attempt to cross that bridge. Write that down and write the beginning of that story. That's it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Thank you so much for coming. You know, this is a global message. This message is thanks to Dr. Babs,
right,
to Brenda, to Dr. Tyrone, who went with us last year, and first time we took Emory students to Selma. It was amazing. Thank you, Letron Price, for bringing us here. I want to say something about this city, South Fulton County, but also at Atlanta, the city of the dream and the dreamer, the city that has this global message to resonate in Europe. I will tell you one thing. I see there Isaac Ferris. With him some years ago, we went to Europe and we brought the MLK award to Europe for civil rights, because the civil rights is in Europe now. A lot of people, all the migrants you see in Europe, they have one thing, the MLK message, the ADP message. So the importance of this message is not only global, it is absolutely necessary for the emancipation of the globe. MLK Center, A.D. King are absolutely the greatest icons we have, and that's why I say, why go to Yale, why go to Harvard? Come to Atlanta, it has everything, because we have the dream and the dreamer is here.
Mr. Newton, I'm Faris. Can you please come forward and bring us here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Babs, for doing this. This is really very important. I hope that you will take in the history and then not leave it as history, because you know what happened 60 years ago, if it's left up to our current president, won't be able to happen today. They're trying to take our right to protest away from us, right? And if we lose the right to protest, we lose our rights. Our right to protest and our right to vote are the two ways that we make our voices heard, that we contribute to society. So take this in, don't take it for granted, because unfortunately we might be headed back this way. And I look forward to hanging out with you all, answering any questions that you might have, and just enjoying the trip. All right.
Thank you. Last but not the least, I'd like to give a shout out to Mayor Khali. Please come forward and just bring us greetings. Hello. Good morning, everyone. I won't be before you long. I think you all have heard everything that needs to be said. I will just say that this isn't just about history. 60 years ago, most of us in this parking lot could not vote. We could not eat in certain restaurants. We couldn't go to college in certain places. And I want you to consider, where's Representative Brooks?
Right behind you.
He was 19 60 years ago. So he was alive when we couldn't vote, when we couldn't go to certain places, when we didn't have rights. And if he is alive, the people who made sure that we couldn't vote and didn't have rights and couldn't go places, they are also still alive. They are still alive. So this isn't history, this is the present. And I just want you all to remember,
This is the present.
this is the present. We won our emancipation 160 years ago. And then for 100 years, we had to keep fighting to get the rights that we had already won a century before. We are still fighting to not be killed by police, to have adequate resources in our schools, to not get kicked off the voter rolls when we register to vote. So this is not history, this is the present. And I just want you all to remember that many of the people who suffered on that bridge are still alive. And so many of the people who made that suffering happen are also still alive. That's it. Thank you.